lion comes out of the woods or whatever. If you watch the National Geographic shows,
Right.
they go like this, and the mare goes, run!
Right.
And they're all straight as an arrow, and they all go,
They all
blim, blim,
run.
blim, 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 blim.
Right.
And then they get a certain distance from the danger, and they all bend and look at what it is, right? But the mare is saying, run this fast.
Okay.
You know, so she sets the tempo of what it is, whether they're galloping, trotting, or cantering. And all the herd goes, okay, this is how fast we have to get away from this thing. And they don't, that when they're in flight mode like that and their body is braced, they're not thinking. They start thinking when they bend. So that's why you have her on a circle. So she's thinking, what are you asking? What are you asking? What are you asking? So it's all for horses, they're like birds. It's all about following the energy of the leader or the person they trust. And so you want to start connecting that sort of feel in my world. You know, that I want her thinking, if I'm walking this fast, we should be trotting. Right? If I'm walking this fast, we should be doing a tiny little trot or a walk. That's what I'm trying to connect a little bit. And she'll be like, great.
Yeah.
And what it also does is when you start riding, you can put that energy into it. Like, so when I'm not going anywhere and I'm sitting on my horse, I'm just like this. And then I lift myself and squeeze with my calves to say, we're going somewhere. And the horse lifts up and starts to go forward and says, how fast?
Okay.
And then I can say, this fast, or now stop, or whatever. So they're listening to my energy. That's my first aid.
See, all those little fine prints is what I'm lacking.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you've got a super relationship. Like everyone I've worked with so far has a super relationship with their horse. So I'm not here to help you guys with your relationship because it's great. I'm here to talk to you about communication a little bit to improve the relationship even more. So it's like she's Spanish and you're Italian, and you're really good friends. But now you're going to both start speaking French because that's how you understand each other. You know. Really what we're doing is learning to speak their language a little bit better. And I'm trying to find a really nice, soft way to get her to canter rather than just pushing her into it. You know?
Yeah,
So
and I would like to be able to get to that point, see where we canter.
Yeah. Well, and the stuff that we were doing with her young horse on the lunge, that will help her think about going into a canter in a slow way rather than in a walking way. You know, so that stuff we'll work on a little bit too. But before you get heat stroke, maybe just do this a little bit more, and then we'll put it on.
You don't even have to. I mean, I just want, unless you want me to.
No. What you're doing is great. Like she loves being with you, and she wants to be with you, and it's all good. I would just start she's getting patterning it a little bit. I would rather she waited and asked the question than do the trot, come here, and then back up after that. It's becoming
and that's what I meant about fine tuning and throwing some organized stuff in.
Just change it up. You know, start testing the boundaries of what you're actually doing, because these little guys are so smart. They'll just pattern it. And then you can, you know, I've seen jumping horses and reining horses when the rider fell off and they keep doing the pattern. You know, to me that's a robot. That's not a horse that's trained. So she's saying she wants you to put a lead rope on.
She has a way of telling us a lot.
What's that?